it's me. Listen, I'm sorry for the things I said earlier on. It's just, God, I really don't think you should go to that place. I don't think they care. Not like they should. And before you think it, I know how it feels to want to feel safe, to want more. You know I do. But Jesus, do you know how they view you? Just another patient to squeeze money out of. Please, don't go tonight. I'm freaking scared. For you and for me.
So, I don't know if they did that on purpose, but did y'all see those subtitles at the beginning? That was horribly out of sync. It was bad, really bad. So this is Ether 1, okay? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I tried it. And do you see that text? That's pretty trippy, don't you think? Look at it, it's pretty weird. But yeah, Ether 1. E1, I'm calling this game E1. Yeah, E1. And it's free for this month for people who got PlayStation Plus. So I decided to check it out. And what I get from it, it's about bending reality and messing with your mind. And yeah, I usually don't like games like this because my mind is easily susceptible to things like this, and it freaks me out pretty quick. Like, it freaked me out when I first read the description of it before I downloaded it, that I couldn't even watch the trailer because it was like 12 o'clock at night. And I don't like mind bending mind bending or reality altering things in games, especially like this story driven stuff really freaks me out. But besides that, look at this keyboard. How in the world are you supposed to know which letter are you on? There's no icon or cursor or anything. Not that I see. Now if y'all see it, tell me somehow, but I don't see one at all. So it took me a little bit. And as you can see, I'm not putting my name. But yeah, it just feels like my character is a female in this game. And the fact that I was talking to a guy at the beginning makes me feel like that was either the character's, not mine, but the character's boyfriend or brother or best friend, but someone that really cares about the main character. So I put a female name. Another thing weird about this keyboard is that you can't just go over to the next area. As you can see, then I didn't fail right here. I fell. Yeah, I was confused. I was like, what? Cause I clicked on the board, not on a different section that I thought. But there's this small white dot that is your cursor, but it's not on the keyboard. And if you have a cursor in the little columns, that depends on which one you're typing on. And I didn't know that until like right here. And I was like, wow, that is really cool, but this game's gonna be really difficult because of that. And later on in the game, I was right. This game's gonna be really difficult because of that reason right there. But they did that on purpose, and it's really cool.
Restoration procedure for patient JN2057 will commence shortly. Staff are advised to prepare chambers for initial projection.
Well, it seems we best get a move on. There's plenty to do, and for you, plenty to see and discover. I'm going to be guiding you through the process of restoration this evening, and hopefully ensuring that nothing terrible happens to you or our client. I'm in restoration chamber number 3. Now, if you don't mind, would you be a dear to head on down?
Would you be a deer? I don't know if of you, whoever this is, have watched. I mean, have watched anybody play or have played the BioShock series, but what she just said reminds me of Would You Kindly. I'm not going to spoil anything, but Would You Kindly is big in that series, and that made me not like that woman. I don't like her. No.
The Restorer. The next step in human evolution. An asset.
Okay, so don't judge me here. Look what I'm about to do. Items can be placed here, so I placed the item there, you know? I kind of needed that. Yeah, they got me. They got me good right there. If you want to read it, pause the video, please. So, I think I mentioned this, that I'm really freaked out by games like this. But I also know games like this. And you're supposed to stay on the written path, okay? You're not supposed to deviate in any way unless you want to get freaked out. So of course, I deviated from the start. And this is, the game scolded me for it. Watch. Hold on. I'm supposed to go right, but I went forward. And I'm about to get fussed at slightly. Subtly, but still fussed at.
Ah, you know, we do tell them not to leave the pre-designated path, to stick to the memory routes laid out for them. But do they listen? Of course they bloody well don't. And unfortunately, recovery isn't always an option once you experience the deep recesses of another consciousness.
So that was fussing at me a little bit and also giving me a little bit of story. So, but you gotta piece it all together. They tell you something big at the beginning, and then you gotta piece it together with something that's like in the end. It's really weird, but amazing.
Your disease and illness. But it would be nothing without the likes of you.
Gene Thornton.
Right. Would you be a dear and help me with the setup? I need the electrical input for the Rembrandt installation rerouting. You can access it from that terminal over there.
Alright, so I'm gonna be fully honest and say that right there scared the crap out of me.
Why can't anyone work around
I wasn't expecting it. And that says only subs 300A.
You'll need to take the blown one out and replace it with the correct fuse. By the computers over there.
And the thing that's in there is 75A. So I'm going over here, she said come over here, and I'm looking for something that says 300A. So I found it, and I'm marveling at how cool this game is and how cool this game is gonna be. I mean, think about it. It's so, you can only carry one item at a time. And later on, in the next video I'll probably upload, there's gonna be like 50 items everywhere. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to come back here and get whatever I need? But no, there's a, what? So I kind of got upset here. Hold on. Yeah, like why? All I did was power up something. Why do I get Inception music?
Do it.
Bring. What in the world?
Thank you for that. Always nice to get some help around here. Now, if you don't mind, I think it's time to take a seat.
No, it's not time to take it serious. Time to tell me why did I get Inception music for powering up the chair. That right there tells you that I should have listened to the boy at the beginning of this and not came here. But guess what? I did, and I'm probably gonna regret it.
Right. A few things before we project. Our client, Jean, is currently in a very delicate state. Our primary focus is to ensure that we clear this area of her mind from the plaque buildup that is causing the disease. In order to do that from within, we're going to need to use her own memories to reinforce the medical treatment she's receiving.
So what I got from the story so far is that blah blah blah, we're at some kind of facility and some kind of company, and they're trying to cure people of dementia, which is a memory thing or whatever. And that's it. That's all I got. We're going in there trying to make them remember this one memory, which will create a chain reaction to make them remember everything else.
Are you
You
ready?
know. But yeah, that's what I think it is. And that's all I got so far, but I am only on level 1. So, whatever else I piece together, I'll say in whatever the videos I make, or, yeah.
Now, I know this may feel a little strange, being new technology, but please don't worry about it. We'll
I
give you
can't
the
swim.
best
Help.
experience.
Oh, no. Oh. That's what I was saying when I first started. And what in the world? How does this help at all? How can I breathe? Because it seems like my character is doing just fine. And so is that projector for some reason. It's not shorting. Short, it's not messing up underwater for some reason. So I tried to commentate this video before, and when I was done, before I could save, the whole thing just crashed, and now I gotta redo it like I did. And
Okay, listen up.
just,
You are
I
in
was
your
pretty mad to
place.
be honest.
You're probably going to come back here a lot, so please take some time to get acquainted with your surroundings. It keeps most restorers' sanity intact. For a short while, anyway.